Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Call. I'm going to chat here for a minute and allow anybody else who may be coming in to join us on. I'm still kind of getting used to this new setup on YouTube as opposed to how we used to do it. But I have got the new setup here. I've got the link here for the StreamYard. If you want to come up and chat during the discussion, you're welcome to. But if you want to come on screen and actually talk, ask a question, give your ideas, anything like that, you have to join at that link. I've put it in the comments. So you can copy and paste it. And you would just have to come up on the stage. You don't have to come on camera if you don't want to, but it is welcome. You can also leave questions and things in the comments as well, and that will work as well. But today, I do want to talk about the real goal of marketing, and I put this in today's email. And so that's what we're going to talk today about as a real goal of marketing. I'm going to go through this idea. We'll keep this video fairly short. As you all know who have come in the past, there's usually no more than 20 to 30 minutes on these. And so we'll get straight into the topic here now. I'll go ahead and bring up my notes. And so basically, what I sent out in my email this morning on my newsletter is the real goal of marketing in a 3 kind of lane marketing system. So you all know that I like to talk about email marketing a lot, and I still tie this into this concept here, but I'm actually going to talk about a little bit of the strategy around your messaging when you are talking with people, and how to properly talk to your audience and kind of prime them and prep them to take an action and to purchase. So the 3-lane marketing system that's fairly simple and consistent for you to run, that we can actually talk about, is that it's about reducing confusion. It's about not complicating things for people. We want to keep it simple, because confused people don't buy. If they don't have a clear path to take an action, they're not going to buy from you, right? And so we actually want to run a 3-lane marketing system that is simple and consistent to convince your potential customers to purchase. So let's get straight into it. The first of the 3-lane marketing system is the hook. And so the hook is how you get somebody in the door. The hook might be the subject line on your email before somebody's even opened it. What does your subject line say? Does it hook them? Does it get them in the door to read your email or your post or whatever you may have? This is essentially what stops somebody from scrolling. And it's kind of the message that lets them know, like, hey, this information is meant for you, and you're supposed to come read this. And so you want to write strong hooks that get people in the door, right? Not just hey, today's newsletter, but like for me, my hook for my email today was, hey, the real goal of marketing that nobody says out loud. And so it's kind of meant to entice people to read and say, well, what are they not saying out loud? What are they not talking about? And so that's kind of the goal with your hook. Okay. So that's your first lane, the hook. You want to draw them in. You want to put that fancy bait on, right, and attract them, get them in the door. Now, lane number 2, as I put in my email today, is the proof. Once you've got them in the door, you want to show them that what you've got actually works, that what you've got is legit, right? And so proof, showing people how something works, can be a number of different things. A story, like a customer testimonial, a behind the scenes breakdown, you going in and actually showing, how it's made, how it's done, the actual work. Before and afters are really good proof, right? One of the really common ones you see out there is kind of before and after weight loss, or before and after fitness photos of body transformations, right? And that's really strong and gets people to believe that the product, the system, the service that you have actually works. Another one that I see of before and afters is kind of like screenshots of people's online accounts where their dollar amount goes up, their sales number goes up, their bank account number goes up, right? So kind of showing people the proof that what you have works convinces them, because otherwise they may not believe that you can actually do what you claim to do. One of the examples I put in my email today was, if you posted, this promo and you said, hey, I posted this and it brought in 14 new email subscribers in one day, and here's exactly what we said, then people go, oh, well, if that worked for them, then it could work for me too. So we want to really lean into that proof and show people and leverage uh, what we can do for them and help solve their problem. And then lane number 3 is the invite, the call to action, where we tell them what to do, right? So we've brought them in, we've shown them what we've got, and we've proven it to them. So now what? Well, sometimes this is where people get awkward. They post their content, they talk about all this stuff, but they don't actually ask for the sale. It feels awkward, it feels uncomfortable, but that's what you have to do. You have to bring them home, right? You have to tell them what they need to do next. So if you never invite, then you're never going to convert. You have to give them a path to convert and take that action, right? So, for example, a call to action can be, hey, if you join, I've told you all this. So if you join my email list, I'll send you this weekly playbook, or reply send, and I'll give you the PDF for free. Or, hey, click this button to call us now, or to order online, whatever it may be. You have to give them that call to action and give them a chance to come in and spend money with you and to do what you ultimately want them to do. Now, this can be done in a number of different ways, but obviously I'm a strong believer in email marketing and how powerful it is for your business. So why do I think that email can be an engine behind all of this? Email lets you run all of these lanes without having to start from zero every day, right? Social media can maybe be where somebody discovers you, but email is where people actually kind of build their confidence in you. And that confidence is what drives them towards a sale, towards taking an action. So if you're emailing consistently, then you're doing something that a lot of businesses don't do. You're staying in front of them long enough to be remembered, to be trusted, and then for them to ultimately hand you their cash. So look at your last few posts or marketing pieces, as I said in my email today, and ask yourself, how many were hooks? How many was proof? And how many were actual invites to take an action, call to actions, right? So that's your strategy, is you got to come in. You can't just send random updates, but you have to run these different pieces of this 3-lane strategy with a purpose and a goal in mind and an end goal, right? A call to action. So the link is in the chat and also on the screen here. If somebody wants to come up and ask a question or discuss this, I'll leave it open for a minute. And then if there's no discussion, we can log off and move on about our day. But you're welcome to join the StreamYard link there. You can come up on stage. You'll come up on backstage, and then I'll have to approve, actually add you to the stage. So you won't be immediately on screen, but feel free to jump in to come chat, ask your questions, leave your questions in the chat. Any of that, we can talk about it, and then we can go on about our day. I do see a comment in the chat says, stop the scroll. Yes. I assume that's you, Hannah. And yes, we want to stop the scroll. We want to use that hook to get them to stop, consider us, and kind of enter our world, where we can then feed them all of our propaganda and get them to commit to us, to take the action that we ultimately want them to take. Yeah, so if anybody wants to come on up now, or we can, move on about our day. I'll leave it open for just another minute or two, and if not, we will move on. I don't know about you all, but I have set some goals for 2026 that I'm trying to keep up with. And it's really tough, but we're trying to push forward. We're trying to keep building. So hope if any of you have set New Year's resolutions or goals or things of that nature, that you're continuing to move forward, and that we are achieving those together. Okay, it says you're in the StreamYard. Add you to the chat. I don't see. Make sure you enter the studio. Let's see. Present or invite. I don't see you on the stage here. Let me try this. Hold on. Try this link that I just put in the chat here and see if that allows you to come in. We will try that. And the current banner may not be Correct. Yep. So try that link. Let me know if it's working. And it doesn't look like it is. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this new setup. There's some pros and cons of this. Ultimately, I moved Coffee Call over to YouTube to allow it to be accessed by more people and not just our closed kind of rural founders club. So now I'm working on actually like getting the word out there about it. I've kind of soft launched it and just kind of eased into it here. I haven't done a huge promotion about relaunching this, but I've kind of taken it easy as just so I can kind of get a feel for it. It says I just rejoined. Yeah, I'm not seeing you in here. It's not showing that you came in, and I do know that it works because I have had somebody join on a previous stream and come on the screen. So I know that it works. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Let's try this. Backstage. Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Studio. I guess I'm a dummy. I don't know. I they came up before. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Give me just 1 second. Entering the studio. Did you allow mic and camera access? You will enter the studio as a guest. Yeah, so I just joined on a different browser and it came up and actually showed me on the screen where I could bring myself up. So something you've clicked isn't allowing you actually up. I'm not sure what it is. Well, let's try this again. You put in your display name and you hit enter studio. Send me a screenshot of what you're seeing on your screen and we'll see about figuring it out. But clearly it's not working. I don't know why, because on my side when I tested it, it worked for me. People, stage, yeah. I don't know. Send me a screenshot. We'll check it out and figure it out, and then we can we'll have it ready for next time. But yeah, that'll be it then. Yeah, tell me your question real quick, and we can talk about it. Yeah, forgetting to ask for the sale. Yeah, because we want to be friendly. We don't want to feel like we're always pressuring people, and you know it's okay to ask. All right. Well, I will go ahead and sign off, and we will try to figure out the technical issue there and get it working for next time. All right. See y'all.